Welcome to Kawit, Cavite.
Good day! Welcome to Kawit, Cavite. Please let me introduce to you a brief history of Kawit, Cavite. Kawit is the oldest municipality in Cavite. The name Kawit is derived from Tagalog word kawit, or in English is hook. Kawit was the most thriving settlement prior to the coming of the Spanish. In fact, the town provided as the first anchorage of the Spanish in the province when colonization and proselytization of the Christian religion began, spreading to all corners of the province.
Cavite is part of the Philippine largest island, found in southern portion. Cavite belongs to Region 5, Calabarzon. Cavite is divided to four physiographic areas, namely the lowland area. Highest elevation in Cavite is about 700 meters above the sea level in mountain.
The birthplace of General Emilio Aguinaldo, himself in the Philippines independence. Emilio Aguinaldo is the seventh among 8 siblings and the last male child. In the old ways, the last male child has the right to claim the house from his parents. Hence, their ancestral house was transferred to his name. The house was built on 1845.
The house has been turned into a museum, you will immediately feel like the somehow became a part of 19th century as well. The ground floor was turned into an interactive museum. Made it more interesting, there a path entrance, some holding ball alley. They were spending free time, playing bowling. They will also be talk about Emilio Aguinaldo dance, just to produce the achievements. A license portrayal of the general himself. Most of the items are still original, date 100 years or more, even older than their grandmas and fathers. The lower part of the houses was also once owned a silong, just like a ballroom mill.
In fact, this shrine is a central home of Emilio Aguinaldo, officially the first president of the Philippines. The house was built in 1845, made from wood and starch, and reconstructed in 1845.
Did you know our first president in the Philippines is Emilio Aguinaldo, who was born on March 22, 1869 in Kawit, Cavite.
Kawit was also the site of the Battle of Binakayan in De La Hican, one of the several Filipino victorious during Revolution.
Freedom Park, located just in front of Emilio Aguinaldo's home where the flag was waved. The Freedom Park comprises of Emilio Aguinaldo's monument riding a horse and scriptures around it written Spanish and Tagalog translation.
The Philippines' first flag was first waved by Aguinaldo and his son in Kawit, Cavite on June 12, 1898.
Saint Mary Magdalene Parish Church, Poblacion, Kawit, Cavite, Diocese of Imus. This is the oldest church in Cavite, built in 1639 using seashell, cement, and mud. Kawit is a coastal town surrounded by water, which explains the material used in building this church. This is currently Kawit Bicol Church. Kawit Church is the parish church of the municipality of Kawit, Cavite in the Philippines. Also, St. Mary Magdalene Parish Church, Poblacion, Kawit, Cavite, Diocese of Imus. This is Roman Catholic Church, one of the oldest churches in the Philippines. Construction of the present church was started in 1737. The church, named after Jesus' disciple Mary Magdalene, was last restored in 1990 by the city of Kawit. Emilio Aguinaldo, the president of the First Philippine Republic, was baptized in this church on March 29, 1869.
His birth certificate is kept in the glass cabinet on the left side of the altar. Magdalo, the Katipunan function led by Aguinaldo owns its name to the church in Santa Maria Magdalena. The church is known for healing and resolution to personal problems. The current parish priest of the church is Efren Bogayong.
The first wooden church was constructed in 1638 through the help of 6 Filipino families from the town of Maragondon and Silang, Cavite.
The town of Kawit, which was formerly known as Cavite Viejo, during Spanish occupation, was frequented by Spanish Marines.
Mary Magdalene was a witness of the resurrection and is a patron saint of repentant sinner, hard resist, and the contemplative life.
Saint Mary symbolizes fruit of God's mercy and grace. Mary Magdalena is also known for being the most prominent woman mentioned in the New Testament aside from the unique place of the Lord's Mother.
If you are familiar with Island Cove, across its entrance is the Battle of Binakayan Monument. The Battle of Binakayan happened in November 1896, led by General Emilio Aguinaldo. He is supposedly going to be Batangas to deploy troops, but they had received a report that there will be a Spanish forces coming to Kawit for an attack. Baldomero told this information to Gen Emilio, and the general immediately deployed his troops in Binakayan.
It was established that there were at least 20,000 Spanish soldiers going to attack Kawit, but since the general knew about the plot, he had the upper hand, deploying nearly 10,000 Filipino soldiers to attack the Spanish forces in surprise. They won, and the Spanish forces fled back to their camp. This was a great success to the Filipinos, knowing they only have at least half of their troops against the Spaniards.
Did you know the Battle of Binakayan was when the Philippines achieved its first significant victory over the Spanish colonial power?
The festival of the Kawit Cavite is Maitini Festival, an original Kawit tradition that takes place every Christmas Eve. A dramatic retelling of the Virgin Mary and Joseph's search in Bethlehem for a place to stay called Panunuluyan. This reenactment happens on the street of Kawit with different clothes depicting different biblical scenes, from Adan and Eva up to Mary and Joseph. The Panunuluyan takes place in several houses, starting singing until it is got 300 years old street.
Specialties. Kawit Cavite is also known for delicious delicacies such as tapsilog. You should try the hidden tapsihan, which is considered as the best tasting tapa in Cavite. The tenderness of the tapa partnered with their homemade vinegar makes it their best seller. Other restaurants that you should try are Mr. Kim's Unlimited Korean Barbecue and Buffet Restaurant, Cafe 506, Cardseeds Grill and Restaurant, Pelican Blue Bar and Restaurant, and 727 American Dinner, and also Cassava Cake, Bibingkinitan, Sumansalia, Tahong, and Talaba. You should also visit Irasan, which is a 6-hectare land which is a saltern during the summer season and fish pen during the rainy season.
The famous food product in Kawit, Cavite is Henoy Calandracas. It is a dish from Cavite that is nowadays prepared in many ways. The most common ones are using sotangon noodles and another one uses pasta. Cooked with either chicken, pork, beef, or a ham, plus vegetables, potatoes, and chicken peas. Then seasoned with patistanza.
And that's the end of our tour. We hope you enjoy our tour as much as we do. Again, we are Rupor, and thank you. And